Sagittarius, have you ever felt that there's a fire within you that others can't quite explain, yet they're either irresistibly drawn to it or quietly unsettled whenever they're near you? It's not just because of your optimism, your adventurous spirit, or the way you can make people feel alive with your words. It's something deeper, more sacred, as if there's a mysterious flame constantly radiating from your soul, a light that only a few are sensitive enough to truly recognize. And the strange thing is, you feel it too, don't you? That sense of carrying in your heart a spark that doesn't entirely belong to this world. There are moments when you look into someone's eyes and it feels like you've pierced straight into their soul, leaving them breathless. Or when you notice extreme reactions from others that you simply can't explain. Some are captivated by you instantly, while others step back as if afraid that standing too close will expose a truth they're not ready to face. But deep down, you know, this is no coincidence. Today, we're going to step into 5 signs that you, as a Sagittarius, carry a mystical aura gifted by the universe, an aura that has the power to transform your life and the lives of those you touch. This isn't just a list. It's a journey into the deepest flames of your nature, uncovering truths you may have felt in your bones for years, but never dared to put into words. If you're ready, leave a short comment, "I'm proud of my fire," to let the world know you're not afraid to shine. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so we can walk this path together in the next stories. Now, pour yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey. Part 1. The Living Fire Mirror. When Sagittarius ignites every emotion around them. Sagittarius, have you ever wondered why people's reactions to you are always so extreme? They either adore you with a passion that feels almost overwhelming, or they feel uneasy and keep their distance without even knowing why. You've likely noticed this many times, yet never had a clear explanation. It's not because you intentionally provoke such intense emotions. It's because within you burns a rare frequency of energy, a living flame that is always moving, always responding, and most importantly, always magnifying every spark it touches. Imagine you are like a blazing mirror that not only reflects emotions, but also intensifies them, doubling or even tripling the energy of the person in front of you. When someone comes to you with love, warmth, and faith, you ignite that feeling until they feel as though they are standing under a sky lit with fire, embraced by a love bigger than they've ever known. But if they carry anger, jealousy, or fear, you amplify that too, forcing them to confront the shadows they've been running from. This makes you a mirror of truth that not everyone is prepared to face. And the most powerful part? You do this without even trying. Your aura doesn't sit quietly in the background. It roars, it breathes, it senses, it reacts. Jupiter, your ruling planet, makes your fire expansive, magnetic, and endlessly in tune with the emotional frequencies of anyone near you. You're like a beacon that both receives and transmits. One spark can travel further, brighter, and deeper because of you. That's why your life is filled with unforgettable moments. A single conversation, just a few words spoken from your heart, can ignite a turning point in someone's journey. A glance, a laugh, or even a moment of silence from you can stir emotions in others they didn't even know existed. Some will feel healed, uplifted, and inspired, but others may feel unsettled or even intimidated because your fire has shown them a truth they weren't ready to embrace. The truth is, Sagittarius, you weren't born to make everyone comfortable. You don't need to dim your flame to fit in. nor should you hide just to avoid triggering strong reactions. Your aura is a gift from the universe, and sometimes that gift is meant to awaken souls that have been sleeping for far too long. You are fire, a light that brings warmth to those who are open, and a blaze that makes those who fear truth take a step back. Think back to the last time someone reacted intensely to your presence. What did they see in you? Was it a part of themselves they've been trying to avoid? And more importantly, how did you feel when it happened? These are not questions of blame, but reminders that none of this is your fault. You are fulfilling your role to shine, to expand, to ignite, while allowing others to choose whether they will grow with that light or retreat into the dark. On this journey, some people will walk away, but others will stay. The ones who stay are those ready to embrace your fire. And sometimes they are the very souls destined to walk beside you as you chase horizons. So don't be afraid of strong reactions. They are proof that you are leaving a real impact. Sagittarius, cherish this rare gift. Use it to inspire, to heal, and to ignite courage in those who need it most. And if you've ever wondered why you've always felt different, the truth is simple. You're not just different. You were born to be a flame that sparks the awakening of others. If this resonates with you, leave a comment. I've felt this fire. So we'll know you're part of a community of souls who carry this powerful aura. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep journeying with me into deeper layers of your truth. Now, keep that warm cup of tea or coffee close, because the next part will take you into memories that don't belong to this world, yet burn so familiar inside your heart. Part 2. Memories from worlds you've never walked through. Sagittarius, have you ever suddenly paused in the middle of an ordinary moment and thought, why does this place feel so familiar, even though I know I've never been here before? Maybe it's when you wander down a street in a city you've never visited, and yet your heartbeat slows, as if you're returning to a home your soul remembers. Or when you hear the echo of church bells at sunset, and a wave of warmth, mixed with bittersweet longing washes over you, as though in another lifetime you stood in that very place, listening to the same sound beneath the same sky. It's not just a fleeting déjà vu, it's a certainty, a vivid thread of memory rising up from deep within, like a flame flickering to life from the embers of an ancient fire. These memories are not imagination. They are soul imprints, fragments of past lives or experiences in other realms that your spirit still carries, even if your mind doesn't understand them. You may not have believed in past lives, but you have lived them, and those stories are etched into you like pages of a secret book. Sometimes you might describe in perfect detail a place that no longer exists on any map, the crimson glow of a temple wall, the dry scent of desert winds swirling through an old courtyard, or the golden sunrise cresting over a distant mountain range, all so vivid, you cannot believe you've never been there. This feeling is both breathtaking and aching. Beautiful, because it proves you are not bound to this single lifetime. You are the sum of countless journeys, countless faces, countless quests, and aching, because it awakens the longing for a home that is not found on earth. You walk in this world, but part of your heart forever stretches toward another realm, a place of truth, light, and freedom, where you are understood without question. Astrologically, Sagittarians with a strong 9th or 12th house often experience this pull. The 9th house governs exploration, wisdom, and the search for higher meaning, the eternal quest that defines your sign. The 12th house opens the doorway to cosmic memory and unseen dimensions. When these two energies weave together, you become a soul who travels through many worlds, even while your body remains here. This is why you often feel you don't fully belong anywhere, because your spirit belongs everywhere. These memories often find you in dreams. Perhaps you dream of wandering through a bustling marketplace with stalls of strange fruits, voices calling out in a language you've never learned, and yet you understand every word. Or you stand on the edge of a cliff, gazing into a vast blue ocean, the wind whipping your hair as tears stream down your face, because the freedom feels like returning to who you truly are. These dreams are so alive that even upon waking, you can still feel the salt in the air, the sun on your skin, the ground vibrating beneath your feet. They are not just dreams. They are homecomings. Sagittarius, don't dismiss these experiences. Every memory, every dream carries a message. It could be a reminder of a quest you once began, a truth you once carried, or a soul bond that transcends lifetimes and may find you again here. These memories are not here to confuse you. They are your compass, guiding you back to your essence. The more you honor them, the clearer their message becomes. If you've ever had one of these impossible memories, a moment when your heart whispered, "I've been here before," share it. Perhaps another Sagittarius will read it and realize they too are walking this path. Leave the words, "I've been there," as a declaration that you're ready to connect with the deepest layers of your soul. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep journeying together, because the next part will take you into another world, one where animals and children can sense what adults have long forgotten. Part 3. Primal Reactions. When animals and children sense you're more than just human. Sagittarius, have you ever noticed that sometimes the purest signals from the universe don't come in words, but in the silent reactions of animals and children, those untouched by prejudice, unclouded by the masks of society? There are moments when you walk into a room without even saying your name, and a dog rushes to you, circling your legs with shining eyes full of joy. Or in the middle of a crowded park, a cat appears out of nowhere and sits calmly beside you, as if you are the safest place in the world. Sometimes, a child, without introduction or reason, stares into your eyes for a long, searching moment, then bursts into laughter, or suddenly breaks into tears. These moments, Sagittarius, are not accidents. Animals and children share one powerful gift: the ability to sense primal energy. They don't listen to what you say. They listen to what you radiate. And in you, carrying the expansive influence of Jupiter, planet of wisdom, faith, and universal truth, blended with Neptune's dreamlike intuition, that frequency is not only distinct, it resonates like a forgotten hymn in their soul. What do they recognize? It's the beyond human part of you, a piece of your spirit that remembers the fire of other worlds and carries it into this one. When a dog shows you unconditional trust, it may be responding to a light it has known long before this lifetime. When a child stares at you with wonder and calm, it's because their young soul sees in you a flame that feels like home, a light they instinctively know they can trust. And yet, there are the opposite reactions. A cat that suddenly withdraws, a dog that growls, or a child who bursts into tears when you approach. This doesn't mean you carry bad energy. It means your aura has touched a hidden place in them that isn't ready to open. Your presence stirs a primal awareness, one that forces them to feel what they cannot yet name. This is both the power and the challenge of your aura. even those who cannot speak, respond to you with absolute clarity. Sagittarius, think back to the last time this happened. Did you dismiss it as coincidence? Look closer. The dog that ran to you may have been carrying a message of trust. The child who clung to you may have felt you were a guardian soul they once knew. The silent gaze that stopped your heart for a moment may have been the universe reminding you. Your energy is seen, felt, and deeply understood beyond words. Astrologically, Jupiter blesses you with the ability to connect with beings across any boundary, even those who cannot use language. Neptune adds the gift of sensing and transmitting invisible frequencies. Together, they make you a natural translator between the human world and the unseen. You don't always need words or touch. Your presence itself is a language, a signal, a flame. This explains why, so often, animals and children react to you immediately, without hesitation, without warming up. They sense your fire before you even realize it yourself, and their reactions, whether joyous or cautious, are rarely neutral, because your aura demands a response. Sagittarius, this is a sacred gift. It reminds you that beneath all the complexities of life, there are still pure bonds untouched by agendas, by fear, by judgment. Cherish these encounters. Pay attention to them. Sometimes a child's laugh, or a cat's quiet gaze, is the universe whispering that you're exactly where you need to be. If you've ever had a moment when an animal or child reacted to you in an unusual way, share your story. Your experience might help another Sagittarius recognize their own gift. Leave the comment, "I've felt this before," to connect with a community of souls carrying the same primal flame. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next part will take you into another experience when the physical world itself begins to shift simply because of your presence. Part 4. When the physical world falters, from expanded awareness to tech disruptions. Sagittarius, have you ever experienced a moment when reality itself seemed to shift? When suddenly everything around you became sharper, clearer, as if a veil had been lifted and you were seeing into a deeper layer of existence? It might happen when you're sitting still, doing nothing in particular, and out of nowhere you feel the energy of someone far away. Or when you touch an object, a book, or a place, and instantly know its story, its weight, and even what is about to unfold. These moments are not illusions. They are flashes of expanded awareness, times when your spirit reaches beyond the limits of ordinary senses to tap into truths most people never touch. But here's the fascinating part. The times when your awareness expands most strongly often align with moments when the physical world around you begins to react. Your phone might suddenly power off with a full battery. Your laptop freezes without explanation. A light flickers the moment you enter a room. Speakers buzz with static, or the Wi-Fi signal drops, but only where you're standing. None of this is coincidence. Your aura, when charged with expanded awareness, radiates a frequency strong enough to disrupt or override the delicate signals of technology. Science already tells us that every human body produces an electromagnetic field. But for you, Sagittarius, during moments of heightened awareness or passion, that field surges at unusual amplitudes. Spiritually, this is when your energy opens a channel, bridging into higher realms of wisdom and possibility. And when that channel is open, the waves not only reach human consciousness, but ripple directly into the matter around you. Astrology explains this as well. Jupiter, your ruling planet, governs expansion, wisdom, and divine connection. When Jupiter's fire ignites within you, it doesn't just guide your spirit, it radiates outward, touching everything in your orbit. And if your Jupiter forms aspects with Uranus, planet of electricity and disruption, or Neptune, planet of unseen frequencies, this ability intensifies even further. Your intuition sharpens, your foresight deepens, and technology often becomes the unintended casualty of your light. You may notice this most during emotionally charged states. When you're joyful, the whole room feels brighter. When you're angry, lights seem to tremble with you. When you're focused, distant sounds sharpen, as if the world itself bends to your awareness. And when you enter a flow state, when nothing exists but pure presence, your consciousness moves beyond time and space entirely. This is both a gift and a challenge. A gift because you can access information and wisdom far beyond the ordinary, helping you make decisions and transformations that change lives. A challenge because your energy can sometimes overwhelm the physical space around you. To master this gift, you must learn to regulate, to open the channel when you need it, and to close it when the world around you needs balance. Pay attention to the moments when the world reacts strangely in your presence. Don't dismiss them as glitches or accidents. Ask yourself, what was I thinking? What was I feeling? What was I connecting to at that exact moment? You may begin to see patterns, and those patterns are the map to understanding how your energy truly works. If you've ever had a moment when electronics flickered, froze, or faltered simply because you were there, or when your awareness felt wider than the sky itself, share your story. Leave the words, "I've experienced this," so we'll know you're part of a community living beyond the visible. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next part will take us into the final and deepest revelation. The call from a cosmic home your soul has never stopped longing for. Part 5. The call from your cosmic home and the mission of the Sagittarius aura. Sagittarius. Have you ever woken up with the feeling that you had just returned from a place so achingly familiar? A place no map could ever show, yet your heart knew every horizon, every breath of wind, every flame of light? Have you ever dreamed of a scene, a conversation, or a face you had never seen before, only to watch it unfold in waking life, days, months, or even years later? These are not tricks of imagination. They are reminders that you carry within you a deep connection to an origin beyond this earth, a home your soul has never stopped yearning for. Your prophetic dreams are like half-open gateways, allowing your spirit to break free from the limits of time and space, offering glimpses of truths not yet written. They often come in unexpected moments, during a quiet afternoon rest, or in the stillness of midnight, when your mind finally releases the noise of the world. And when you return, the images are so alive, so vivid, that they feel less like dreams and more like memories retrieved from another dimension. With these dreams comes a longing that words can never fully capture. It is not the ache for a person, a time, or a place on this earth. It is the longing for a realm of infinite light, eternal love, and boundless freedom. A place where you are never misunderstood, never asked to shrink, never forced to pretend. A place where your flame belongs completely, where every spark of your being is celebrated. Spiritually, this blend of foresight and longing marks you as a messenger soul, one who carries the essence of other worlds. You did not come here to simply blend in. You came here to ignite faith, to spread wisdom, to plant seeds of higher truth into the human story. Every vision, every stirring of homesickness in your chest is a call reminding you your mission is still unfolding. Astrology affirms this truth. Many Sagittarians hold powerful placements of Jupiter, Neptune, or planets in the 9th and 12th houses, cosmic points tied to prophecy, higher knowledge, and multidimensional awareness. These placements make you a bridge between seen and unseen, present and future, Earth, and the cosmic home you belong to. Sagittarius, you don't need to hide your foresight or dim your longing in order to fit into the ordinary. It is precisely this difference that makes you vital to the world. While many search endlessly outside themselves, you carry within you a map, a torch leading back to truth and light. And sometimes, your very presence is enough to awaken that cosmic memory in others. Cherish every prophetic dream. Honor every moment when that longing rises and your heart aches for home. It is not a sign of being lost. It is the whisper of your soul's origin saying, "We are with you." You have never been alone. If you feel this pull in your own heart, leave a comment, "I miss home," as your declaration that you remember your true origin. And don't forget to follow, because more messages from your cosmic home are waiting to reach you. Messages that could change the way you see yourself and the road ahead. Sagittarius, after walking through this entire journey, you've likely come to realize one truth. Your aura is not a burden, but a divine gift. Every extreme reaction from others, every strange memory, every primal recognition, every flicker of reality itself, they are all pieces of the greater mosaic of your mission. And the deepest lesson is this: live fully in your fire. Do not dim your flame for the comfort of others. Your light was born to guide, not to hide. In daily life, this means trusting your intuition, listening to your dreams, honoring the signs around you, and learning to balance your immense energy so it heals rather than overwhelms. Remember, simply by living as your authentic self, you inspire the world. If these words resonate with you, share your own experience in the comments, or simply write one sentence that feels most aligned with your heart today. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll never miss the cosmic messages meant especially for Sagittarius. You are living proof that every soul carries a mission greater than the eye can see. And when you dare to walk in alignment with it, the entire world bends toward your flame. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue uncovering the secrets the universe has kept just for you.